It's here. Welcome everyone to Imola. We haven't seen this particular racetrack on an F1 game since 2013. It has been a while, far too long in fact, but we're here, we're ready to get going. We're going to see how we get on our first online race in Imola. We've got 5 lights and we are away off the line, and it's a very, very good start. We've minced a Ferrari to our right, and we're going to try and get past this Alfa as well. He cuts us off, we brake, we get slightly hit in the back by the Ferrari because of the fact that we had to brake. The Ferrari comes absolutely tearing down the inside and gets it all wrong. We try and go up the inside of the Aston. Again, not quite happening there. Another Aston goes round my outside, and the Aston in front stops because of my teammate. There's so much going on here. I cannot commentate on it all. I think there was someone off to the left there. Aston briefly disconnects, but we are still going in broadly the right direction in P10. I have no idea if that's a gain or a loss. I don't know where I started on the grid, but we'll take it. There is someone off to the right there, so that's P9 for us now, and there is an absolute horde of cars waiting to be overtaken in front of us. Someone goes slightly wide, probably forced to by the lines someone else was taking. We're going to see if we can navigate this tricky chicane without getting, well, someone there just completely ignored the fact that there was a chicane altogether, but we managed to get through it nice and cleanly. We're kind of in a bit of a no man's land. There's someone a bit close to us. We're not really close to anyone in front. This is a massive... There's about 4 abreast going into the final corner. This is mayhem. Someone ends up on the gravel. That's an easy overtake as their acceleration gets hampered. It is P8 for us now, and we are only looking forwards as we continue in this race. This is just bedlam. This is amazing. It's 2 abreast in 2 different places. Oh my god. Just so many cars down the inside. Someone again off to this is a forget Venom into the what's it called? Let There Be Carnage? No. This is Imola. Let There Be Carnage. And there's an Alpine getting involved in the carnage, and there's an Alpine blocking us off on the apex. The Aston has gone... No, it's not an Aston. What am I talking about? It's a Mercedes. Shockwave has gone right round my lights. So there was someone out there. There's too much going on. I physically cannot commentate on it all. We're still in P8, still somehow going in the right direction, despite all the crashes that are happening all around us. Someone went wide there. There's someone else looking to overtake us as we go into the chicane, and yeah, the Mercedes got crashed off. I had to miss the chicane to avoid the same fate. So it's P7 for us, and Judgy23 behind me is looking very, very quick indeed. We've got Unbeatable Ace right in front of us. We're going to see how just unbeatable they are. I mean, right now, they're being beaten by 5 other cars, so, you know, maybe they should change that username at some point. But we enter lap 3, and the guy behind us has just set the fastest lap of the race, so it's looking highly likely that he will overtake us at some point as these two go side by side into the first chicane. Unbeatable gets his line all wrong, and that's another easy overtake for us, and somehow we've just managed to stay out of all the crashes, take advantage of them for ourselves, and we find ourselves in a very healthy P6, and hopefully we're going to be fighting for the top 5, but we've got to catch up with the guy ahead of... No, he stopped on track. I don't know why he's done that. I don't know if he can't have had a penalty or an illegal overtake. He'd been driving for ages. So he just decided to let us through. What a nice but odd person. But that is us up into position 5 now. And if we want to hold on to the top 5, we're going to have to defend from Judgy23 because... Oh, that's an awful chicane. That is an awful chicane. And if he gets any kind of exit that's good in any way, he's going to have us. And yeah, he has had us down my inside. And we're just going to hold back a little bit here through the final 2 corners because we are coming up to a DRS straight. We are within the 1 second zone. So on comes the DRS, on goes the ERS as well with the overtake mode, and we easily get him back. So this now becomes a grudge match for P5 because, well, the massive gaggle of cars we had for the first couple of laps all crashed each other off, and we came through unscathed, and that is why we are now at the head of this group of cars. But Judgy23 really wants to get to the head of it if he can, and I think there's been a few incidents a bit further up the road because, well, the guy ahead of us in P4, I think it's a McLaren, he's looking a lot closer than he did about a lap ago. So we're going to see if we can catch up with him. But I think our main focus has to be on defence from now on. The first sort of 2.5 laps are all about going on the attack, and now the final 2.5 laps are all about defending, and we are defending successfully so far. And he's dropped back a little bit here, but here's the awful chicane. And that's about as well as we've taken it all race, but he's taken it exceptionally well, even in comparison. Excuse me a moment. I've got a bit of a cough at the moment, so apologies, but we have just left our nose in as he went around the outside there. We've hampered his exit speed. We've also hampered our own exit speed by going a little bit onto the gravel. But again, we are the ones with DRS and DRS, and once again we get him back, but we are not going to be able to rely on that as we are now on the final lap, and we're not going to have enough time to get him back and do that next time out, because there isn't a next lap. So now we have to make sure we are ahead as we head on to the final straight. That is our goal for this lap, as someone's out to the left. It's a white bull, and that is position 4. Obviously he was maybe fighting for the lead or fighting for a podium place, and he has come off tragically in that fight, and he is now way down from where he was, and it's P4 for us. So we're guaranteed a top 5 pretty much at this point. We just have to make sure that we finish as high as possible. We haven't been able to catch up to the McLaren. I think we're about level on pace, so even though he hasn't exactly gotten away, we haven't exactly caught up either. But here we are. This is the crucial bit of the lap now. We have to get a good exit, and it has been a good exit. We may as well use whatever overtake we've got left in the ERS. We've used a bit off the exit. We're going to hold our line. He's going to dive down the inside. He's going to go a bit deep. We've done the cutback, which gives us the inside line. Give him just enough space on the outside. Use up the rest of our ERS, and that is some fantastic defence. And we hold on to P4. Well, that was an action-packed race. It's rare these days that you get a race like that online. I had to go into a custom lobby of just some randomer. I don't know who was hosting it. But, you know, you go into ranked play now, there's just no one left. There'll be like 6 people in your lobby maximum. So I think custom lobbies are where it's at. And going into a custom lobby really served us well for this race. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. There is confirmation of P4 in a very, very hectic race around Imola. What a track, what a race. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I shall see you next time. Oh, and I have an exciting announcement coming up soon, so be on the lookout for that. Like, subscribe, see you next time. Goodbye.